Hi, so today I'm going to be explaining how you can implement stacks using two queues. And the way I did that was first create two queues, and I basically pushed the integer value in, well, I'm using integers, but I'm basically pushing my value into Q2, and then pushing the remaining integers in Q1 into Q2. And then I am swapping the names of Q1 and Q2 for Q1 to be the full list, right? Because I put all of my values into Q2. And for pop, I'm basically saying that if it's not empty, Q1 is not empty, then pop. And then for my integer int top, I am saying just return the front of it. And then for my int size, I'm just returning the size of my queue. And so I'm going to run this, and obviously I'm pushing in 1, 2, and 3. So if this was a stack, then you would expect the top to be 3, and the size obviously to be 3. And as you can see, that's what happens. And basically, I am using my queues to my two queues to put in values that will kind of mimic that stack-like structure in which it's first in, last out type of thing, right? Because if you remove the stack, it would be 3, 2, 1, so you'd move the top first, and you would pop like that, right? And so that's kind of how I did my stack, kind of using queues. And now I'm going to show you how I did the second part of this project with my plate.h file. Basically, I created a very, very basic stack-like structure, including a struct of weights and a constructor, a private variable top, bool is empty, push in my value that I'm creating, fill it, and then link it to the very top of my stack, and printing out, making sure that current does not equal no pointer, printing out the price, and then, or aka, in this case, weights, and traversing, making sure I'm doing current equal current arrow next. Very similar to a linked list. And then for pop, I'm basically using an int so that I can just return final val, and then I'm doing it in the sense that like top equals temp arrow next, and I'm saving that temp arrow price so that I know exactly what I'm popping, so I can, kind of keep track of that. And peek basically just allows me to see the very top of my list, right? And so I'm going to run this. Well, first let me explain it. So basically I'm creating two lists, and I'm pushing in these values into my number 1, and I'm expecting an output of 55, 105, and 204. So with that being said, while my list is not empty, my one stack, is not empty, then I'm gonna save the top to temp, and then I'm gonna pop that value, right? And then while my second list is not empty, I'm going to peek over, and I'm going to peek at my second list and see if my temp is less. The top of my second list the value is less than my temp, which is the top of my first list, right? And I'm gonna push, if it is, then I'm going to push that value back into my 1, and then I'm gonna pop another value from 2, and then after I get out of that loop, I'm gonna push in that temp value in my second list. And so basically it's kind of confusing at the moment, but once I run it, it'll make a little bit more sense. So basically I'm pushing in 55, 105, and 204 in my stack. So it'll come out as 204, 105, and 55, right? And even if I switch up my numbers to maybe something less than, right, basically with this function here, it'll give me back the values I need to be able to sort it from lowest to highest. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for your time.